When it comes to passive income, there is so much misinformation out there. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my 10 personal passive income streams that last year alone have made me over $1 million. Now guys, for each of these 10 passive income streams, I will explain them here on camera, but then I'll take it one step further and show you real examples of each of these on screen recording. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have been in online business for over 10 years with a focus on passive income. I wanted to create businesses that would generate income without giving up any of my time freedom. And that is exactly what I'm going to share with you in today's video. Now, a quick disclaimer before we get into these 10 passive income streams. They are working for me, but there is no guarantee that they are going to work for you as well as they have for me. I am simply trying to create the best video on this topic, sharing real information, something that I wish I had when I was just starting out on this journey of creating passive income. So guys, sit back, relax. This is going to be an extremely helpful video on passive income, and I promise to keep it moving at a fast pace. All right, so first things first, before we can get into the first passive income stream, we have to talk about what my definition of passive income is. This will just make sure that we're all on the same page throughout this video. So my definition of passive income that applies to all of these income streams we're going to talk about is something that you can build once, you spend your time, you spend your energy creating it, and then you can set it and forget it, and it will continue generating income into the future. Now, for many of these that we're going to talk about in this video, I have not touched them, worked on them, grown them, even really thought about them in years, and they are still consistently paying me every single month. I will explain that and show you all of that in this video, but that's my definition of passive income. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the first passive income stream. So switching over to the computer here, this is Kindle Direct Publishing. This is actually a part of Amazon. If you didn't know, there are many different ways that you can be a seller on Amazon, and Kindle Direct Publishing is probably my favorite way to sell on Amazon that makes passive income. So if you are brand new to Kindle Direct Publishing, it's often called KDP. And essentially what that is you can create and sell books on Amazon. Now, something extremely important here is we're not talking about creating novels or full-fledged books like best-selling authors do. We are talking about creating low and medium content books. Now, if you're not familiar with what low and medium content books are, here are some great examples. These are real books from Amazon KDP. So the first book here is a password logbook. Front cover, back cover, we designed both of those. And then the inside of this is actually just a template to keep track of your passwords. It's the same thing on every page. Another example is just a funny notebook. So it's a funny phrase on the front. It actually has no cover. It's just left black. And then each page inside here is just blank lined pages. And then two more examples I can show you here. These are medium content books, meaning they have a little bit more inside of them. These are word search books. So this one is themed on camping. This one is themed on Christmas. And these are among my favorite books to create. Puzzle books have quickly become my favorite for Amazon KDP. So obviously you design the front cover here, you design the back cover, and then each page inside here is a camping themed word search puzzle. So all of the words here are all about camping. Now to show you what this actually looks like on Amazon, if you type in something like funny notebook, you're going to see all of these covers. And the ones that don't have spiral, they just look like it's an actual photo. Those are being done with Amazon KDP. So these three right here, that's all Amazon KDP. If you click on one of these listings, you're going to see again that photo right here. That's just the front cover that the seller has created. It's going to have a full listing here, and then someone can add it to their cart and purchase it. And when they do purchase it, Amazon receives that order, they print it in their book printing facility, they ship it out to the customer and handle all of the customer service. This all happens passively, automatically in the background, and then we just get a split of that profit added into our Amazon KDP account. And then once every month, Amazon pays all those profits out to us. What I love about Amazon KDP is that you create these books once, you upload them to Amazon, and they live on the marketplace forever for people to find when they are browsing Amazon, purchase, and then the whole process of printing, shipping, customer service all happens automatically, and the listing, most importantly, stays live for more people to continue purchasing. Guys, Amazon KDP is 100% free to join. All you do is go to the sign up page here and you click on Join KDP, and you can do this from anywhere in the world. You don't have to be based in the United States. You can actually be based in a different country, and you can sell on the Amazon US marketplace. This is a really cool business model. It's something that's working extremely well right now, and I've actually made a full tutorial on this one. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. It's a free video here on YouTube. Probably could be a paid course, but if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I like to create these full course level videos and release them here on YouTube totally for free. So if Amazon KDP sounds like something that's interesting to you, I can definitely say it's an excellent passive income stream, and I'll put a link to that full tutorial down in the description below. So that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next passive income stream. So this is my next passive income stream. It's called Amazon Merch on Demand. As I had mentioned, there are multiple ways to be a seller on Amazon. Another great passive income way is merch on demand. It is essentially the same thing as Amazon KDP, but instead of creating books, we're creating t-shirts. So again, if you want to sign up for this one, you go to the Amazon merch on demand sign up page, you click on sign up right here. This actually is slightly different than KDP, where you actually have to apply to be a seller for merch on demand. They have 2 weeks to respond to say whether they've accepted you or not, but if you do get accepted, it's 100% free to be a seller. Now, to show you a real example of this one, if you type in something like funny camping t-shirt, just using this as an example, and you scroll through these listings, all of the listings that have this exact same mock-up of a t-shirt here, you will notice the ripples look just like this. This one has it, this one has it, and they can be in different colors. This one is not it, this one is not it. Those are private sellers. But again, come down here, you will see this is the same mock-up, the same mock-up, the same mock-up in a different color, slightly different mock-up, so that's not Amazon merch on demand. My point here is that all of these that have this same mock-up here, all 4 of these have them, they are all being done with Amazon merch on demand. So if I click on one of these, for example, you will immediately get confirmation that it is being done with merch on demand if it has this little logo right here. But what that means is that the seller here has just created this design, uploaded it to Amazon merch on demand, created this virtual listing, and then buyers can come in here, they can choose what color shirt they want this printed on, what style shirt, men's, women's, youth, girls, and then which size down here. And they can actually add it straight to their cart, just like Amazon KDP could. They can purchase it with Prime shipping. And when Amazon receives that order, they will print that exact shirt the way that the person ordered it, size, color, everything. They will ship it out to the customer and handle all of the customer service for us. We, again, just get a split of the profit on each one of these sales. And this, for example, at $20.99, that would be about $6 in profit. The beauty of both Amazon KDP and Amazon merch on demand is that once you've created your listings and uploaded them to Amazon, there's nothing else to do. It essentially turns into a rinse and repeat process. The more listings you can get uploaded in the more different niches or themes, that generally translates into more passive income. So guys, Amazon merch on demand is another one of these that I have a full step-by-step tutorial on. I will put a link to it down in the description as well. It is, again, totally free here on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. And again, it probably could be a course. So just like that, that's the first 2 passive income streams, but let's go ahead and move on to the third. All right, so the third passive income stream takes place on YouTube. And what it is specifically is creating how-to videos and posting them to a YouTube channel. Now stick with me on this one because it's actually a lot easier than you might think. You don't have to be on camera. You can actually turn the camera around and show how to do things without ever showing your face. So to show you a perfect example of this, we are on the topic of camping. So let's just go ahead and stay on that. I will use this as an example, how to make s'mores. If you don't know what s'mores are, when you're out camping, it's like the #1 thing that you make on a campfire. It's just a snack. It's really good. If you haven't made them before, I would go to YouTube and look up how to make s'mores. I think it will change your camping experience forever. But with that being said, if you just type in how to make s'mores, you're going to see a couple of videos come up here. This, I'm just going to click on this, would be a perfect example of how to create one of these how-to videos. It's just someone filming how to create s'mores. And you can see it's not a massively big channel. It was filmed 5 years ago and it's still showing up first when you type in how to make s'mores on YouTube. And it has 127,000 views. As you can see, this is not a crazy camera setup or anything like that. It's literally just showing how to create s'mores. Well, the way that this makes passive income for you is whenever someone watches your video, generally it's going to have a video ad that automatically plays before the viewer can actually watch your video. Sometimes this happens before the video, sometimes it happens during, sometimes it happens after the video. But those ads are being paid for by an advertiser to YouTube. The way that we make money from this is that YouTube actually splits that with us and gives us 55% of whatever that advertiser paid to have their advertisement played on your video. So you don't have to be selling anything in your videos. You can simply be focused on how to help someone do whatever you're trying to explain to do. Now, if you're interested in learning more on how this works, it's actually done through Google AdSense. If you didn't know, YouTube and Google, they are the same company. So it's called Google AdSense, but you actually make money through YouTube with it. But you won't have to go in here and set any of this up. When you create a YouTube channel and you start releasing videos, as soon as you hit a certain threshold, I believe it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months, you will automatically be able to join the AdSense program. And then straight away, you'll just start getting paid for every time someone views one of your videos. Now, something that I can share with you that I wish someone had told me when I was starting my first YouTube channel is that YouTube prioritizes videos that have good value in them over videos that have good production quality. What that means is that if you are creating a video just with your smartphone, it doesn't have a crazy camera setup, but you have high value in that video. You have good knowledge that you are sharing with people. The video is truly helpful. Then YouTube will push that video to more people and get more people to watch that video, compared to a video that is just filled with fluff and really not helpful information, but it looks really good on camera. So if you're starting out as a brand new creator with no subscribers, just focus on filling your videos with really valuable information and you will do great on YouTube. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next passive income stream. And this is actually a second way that you can make money from videos on YouTube, and I'll show you what that looks like. So back to this search result of how to make s'mores. This was the video we were just talking about. If you scroll down here just a little bit, I want to show you another specific video. It is this one right here. So look at this. This video has 500,000 views, posted 13 years ago, still ranking on the first page of the search results here. It has no special thumbnail or anything. You click on this and it is truly just recorded on an iPhone or something like that. 13 years ago generation iPhone, so it's not super clear or anything. But what I want to show you in this video is that if you open up the description down here, you can see that there are some links down here. If you click on more, it opens it all up. What it says is, I would really recommend this cool electric s'mores maker. And that has a link right here. So if you click on this link, it takes you over to Amazon and it has a product here for making s'mores. But what's actually happening here is the creator of this video has joined Amazon's affiliate program, which is essentially their referral program. So they get their own unique links that look like this. And then when anyone clicks on this link and it brings them over to Amazon, if they purchase this product or anything else from Amazon for the next 24 hours, the person who created this video will get a commission on the full value that was in that person's cart when they checked out. This is a phenomenal way to make passive income. I have literally set up multiple additional YouTube channels that very few people know that I run, where I am doing just this business model. Now, there's two reasons that this is such a good business model. First is that when you are starting a brand new YouTube channel, you have to kind of wait until you are monetized. You have those 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours until you can join the AdSense program and start getting paid by the advertisers. Well, in the beginning, while you were waiting to build up those numbers so you can join the program, you can be doing this affiliate marketing in your YouTube descriptions the whole time. So every single person who watches your video and comes down here and clicks on the link, you will start earning commissions on whatever they buy from Amazon. Now, the second reason that affiliate marketing is so good is that when someone clicks on this product link and it brings them over to the seller of that product, they are now dealing with that seller directly. So they are making their purchase from Amazon. Amazon's going to pack it, ship it, handle all of the customer service. We don't have to play a role in that process at all. We are essentially just referring traffic to them, and whatever they purchase, we get a commission on. Now, there is so much that I'd like to share with you about this one, but I want to keep this video moving along. One last really good tip that I can give you on this topic is that for this video specifically, they are literally showing how to make s'mores, but you can see that they are using these long extendable marshmallow holders to toast the s'mores. If you're going to make s'mores, you really need something like that. And if you don't already own them, what I would recommend to this creator is, instead of putting in this s'mores electric cooker device, which is not in this video and not really relevant, I would put in something like this, the extendable marshmallow holders. That's a perfect fit for this how-to video. And then the trick would be, as the person is creating this video, to say, if you do want to get extendable marshmallow holders like the ones we're using in this video, there will be a link in the video description taking you over to where you can purchase them on Amazon. That, guys, is how simple this business model is, but so many people are afraid of creating videos and putting them on YouTube, so there's so little competition. Now, for those of you who are interested in creating a YouTube channel and doing affiliate marketing, I will put a link to a full step-by-step tutorial, again, totally free here on YouTube, that you can watch, that'll teach you more about this passive income stream. So my next passive income stream is creating a blog website and doing the same affiliate marketing on it. So to show you an example of this, if you go over to Google this time instead of YouTube, you type in how to make s'mores over a campfire, you scroll past the AI overview and the videos that pop up here. We're going to go down until we get to the articles, and then these are all blog articles that people have written that explain the same things that we would have seen in the video. So if we click on one of these, this is somebody's website. As we scroll through here, you're going to see they are explaining how to create s'mores over a campfire. They're literally writing it out instead of recording it in a video. But this is the cool part. In the article that you are writing, whenever you are talking about a product like we just explained, you can link to it, and we'll click on this link. I'm now on their affiliate link over on Amazon to the extendable marshmallow holders that we were just talking about. This is just a perfect example of what we were talking about. Same thing as YouTube, but instead you're doing it on your own website with a blog article. Now, what's so cool about this is since I've just clicked this person's affiliate link, the price doesn't change, anything like that, but now I am on their affiliate link on Amazon. So technically, whatever I buy on Amazon over the next 24 hours, that creator is going to get a commission on. This is just such a cool way to make passive income. You create the articles, you create the videos once, you put in your affiliate links, and you basically just sit back and let the system work. Now, over the years that I've been doing affiliate marketing, I've created multiple of these websites and published something like 2,000 articles total. The single best piece of advice that I can give you is that if you are a beginner starting out with a blog website, is to write very specific articles. You want to write things that there's not many other people writing on, so that when those people search for that, you're one of the few people that have actually written an article on that exact topic, so Google puts you on the first page. If you create a brand new website and you start to write articles on very competitive topics, it's going to be unlikely that your articles will show up on the first page, and then you'll just never get any viewers because no one can find your articles on the 20th page of Google or something like that. So articles on very specific topics will definitely help you rank on Google, and then you'll organically get people to come to your website. You don't need to use any paid ads or anything like that. All right, so moving right into the next passive income stream, this takes place on a blog website as well. As you can remember, when we were scrolling through here, there were some ads that started to pop up. This says Hershey's. That's actually relevant to s'mores. That's a great ad. It's very on point. You've got a video playing in the corner down here. You've got some ads on the side, some ads throughout the article itself. This is actually done with Google AdSense. Just like we did for YouTube before, this is the same program, but you are going to make your money from people reading your article and passing all of your ads. So every time someone passes these ads, you will make money from Google. It's the same concept of how it works for YouTube, but this is a way to do it on your blog website instead of YouTube videos. So again, if you want to learn more about this one, just look up Google AdSense. You can connect it to your website and you can start having ads shown on your website so you can start earning passive income from it. All right, guys, so we got a couple more passive income streams. I'm going to keep this video moving along here. The next one is a website called Udemy, and Udemy is actually where you can create online courses. You upload them to Udemy. Udemy does all of the packaging to make it an online course. They do all of the marketing, advertising, sales. It is basically like an Amazon for online courses. Now, before you skip over this thinking that you can't create an online course, I've typed in camping here, and this is just showing you some examples of these. They can be as specific or general as you want on the topic. It really doesn't matter on Udemy, but think of this just as a YouTube video, a how-to video that is in more depth, and you kind of just break it into chapters. Udemy is one of those passive income streams that not many people are talking about, but I've been doing it for years. I've shared it with a couple people, and everyone that I've shared it with has had success with this passive income stream. I think there's this massive mental barrier where people think that they can't create an online course, but you have to remember, and one of the things someone told me when I was starting this out early on, is that there's a scale kind of from 1 to 10. 1 would be someone who is just starting out in a topic, they don't know much about it, and a 10 would be someone who is a world-renowned master at that topic. You could be something like a 5, and all of the people below you, a 4, 3, 2, or 1, would be willing to pay you something like $12.99 or $10.99 to learn everything that you know as a 5, so they can expedite their learning curve from a 1 to a 2, 3, 4, and get all the way to where you are as a 5. So if you are not a master at it, but you still fall somewhere on that scale, just make your course knowing where you are and make it for people who are starting behind you. All right, so keeping this video moving along, let's go ahead and get into the next passive income stream. This right here is called Skillshare. It is almost identical to Udemy, but what is really cool about this is you can upload the same course that you uploaded to Udemy, you can upload it to Skillshare as well. Skillshare has its own user base, it does its own marketing, everything for you, just like Udemy, so you can now have 2 passive income streams out of the same online course that you've created. Now, something really cool about this is I've typed in camping to show you this example. There is actually only one course that is actually about camping on Skillshare. So if you know stuff about camping and you want to create a course, this might actually be a perfect topic because there is very little competition. Now, with that being said, both Udemy and Skillshare operate the same way where you get a split of the profit. You don't have to pay anything. They are free to use, but every month they will pay you out your portion of the profit on all of the courses that they've sold for you. If you can see yourself making an online course, these are both excellent sources of passive income. All right, we've got a couple more passive income streams here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so this is actually going to be a really cool example to show you, but this next passive income stream is creating self-hosted courses. Before you skip, let me show you some of this because this is pretty cool. So if you just go to Google and type in camping online course, you're going to see what shows up here. But the first thing I want to highlight is that the first result is Udemy. That's how much ranking power Udemy has. So we just typed in camping online course, and someone's course from Udemy is ranking as the first organic search result. That's how you can be a total beginner, upload your course to Udemy. They do all the marketing to get people to find your course for you. But that being said, you skip over that, you skip over the AI overview, and you start to get into some of these other results. Well, this is the one we are going to look at here in a second, but just under it is Skillshare. That's the only camping course on Skillshare. It's the one we were just looking at. Again, showing up organically on Google. Now, seeing both Udemy and Skillshare there, that is awesome, but something like this would be a self-hosted course. So if you do want to create courses and sell them yourself, whether you have an existing community or audience or people that you want to sell directly to, and you don't want to just put it out on Udemy, you can create your own website and you can actually host your own courses. So you can put a lot more lessons into these. You can beef them up to be really big courses and charge more money for them, or you can make smaller courses, only 14 lessons, $25, but you can put all of these on your own website and sell them directly without Udemy or Skillshare. Now, my best piece of advice if you are going to do this is to use a website like Thinkific. There's another one called Teachable. They are just a platform. They actually pay for their software, but they allow you to create the whole website. This website that we were just looking at, if I can recognize this properly, is created with Thinkific. So it's just a way for you to upload all of your courses, organize all that, allow students to make a purchase of that course and be enrolled in the content. You kind of need the software in order to put all of that together. Now, just like that, we're on the last source of passive income. And what this one is that once you set up all these other sources of passive income and you're actually generating income from them, you need somewhere to put that money. Yes, you can put it straight into your bank account, but that's not really going to do anything for you. What I recommend doing is going to a website like Ally, or there are several others out there who have a high yield online savings account. This is currently paying 3.2% interest on whatever money you put in that account. If I can recall correctly, at its peak, it was at somewhere around 4 or 5% interest, and that is just free money on your money. Now, I know in some other countries, your interest on your bank accounts are even higher than this, but just keep this in mind as another passive income stream. Once you are generating income from all those others, put that money into a high yield savings account, and that itself will turn into another passive income stream as you get paid that interest every single month. Guys, those are the 10 passive income streams that have made me over $1 million last year. I really hope that this video has been helpful. And as a reminder, all the full tutorials for these different passive income streams that I have will be listed down in the description below. As always, they are free here on YouTube, so I really hope that you guys take advantage of them. If you guys have any questions about any of these 10, just let me know down in the comments. I would truly be happy to help you out. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, please just give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate that as well. All right, guys, that is it for this one, but I'll plan to see you all in the next video.